it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today I have a haul video for you, and this is cardstock. Not this cardstock that's inside these boxes. I went a little bit mad when Crate and Craft had a card sales that you could get. I think it was 2 for 3, some were discounted by 40%. I just sort of went a bit crazy for it because it was really, really nice. So I thought, what better thing to do than to share it all with you. So if you're not interested in looking at lots of cards or card stock, then now is the time to switch off. If not, sit back and enjoy. I will put details of each one and the links for you underneath the video, or if you want to click the link that's under the video, it'll take you to the blog post and it will also have the details on there as well. So this is foiled cardstock. I've just brought you in a bit closer so hopefully you can see the design. So I mean, that's really unusual being black. I'm gonna go a little bit quick because otherwise we really will be forever trying to go through all of this lot. So there's some beautiful colours, some lovely patterns, bells there, lovely Christmas bows, or little snowflakes. Couldn't work out what that was, and I'm just hoping the colours will show up okay for you guys on here, because like that front one is actually, it looks silver but it's a lovely sort of pale sort of blue colour, very pretty. So that's bundle one. Okay, so my next bundle looks a kind of a boring kind of bundle, but it's this very basic that you need, and I'm just hoping that you can catch, there we go, that it's that hammered kind of embossed card, really, really pretty, really, really nice. And then you've got I think it's 25 sheets of white and 25 sheets of the cream, and you can just, I think, catch the difference there. It's hard with the lighting, you need the good lighting, but on the other hand sometimes with whites it kind of blinds you out a bit. So hopefully, oh there we go, you can just catch it better like that. And I think it was something like, so you've got 50 sheets and it was something like £8 if you're in the Crate and Craft Club. So really, really nice. That is like the most boring one I've got, but I mean, you really need basic cardstock, don't you? And that is a really good weight as well. It's a, really nice. So definitely, and you guys know how fussy I am, this is definitely a cardstock that you could use as a card base, and I like very heavy cardstock for card bases. So this next one came as 2 boxes. It was kind of the light and the light and the dark version, I think they called it. But what they did in this instance was you bought one and you got the other for free. But if you weren't careful, you could find this one, for example, and it was the same price, and you didn't realise that you could get this one for free. So again, hopefully that offers is still on, and so I'll make sure that I put the right link up, but if not, I'll have to do them separately for you. So let's just take a look at the first bundle. This, I think, is a really nice one for guys, this bundle here. It's got a really nice sheen on it, again, good weight. Definitely think that's going to be strong enough to make a card base. I think there's 40 sheets in here. Okay, so then let's flick. So you can see nice colour combinations, but nice selection for guys, nice patterns, quite striking. And I've only had a quick flick through once myself when they arrived because I couldn't wait. Normally, you know, I wait for you guys, but, and this colour palette is really me. I love these aqua tones. I mean, when I first saw sort of these oranges, I was like, not sure, but actually I think it's just a bit different. I mean, this beautiful red, rich colour, rich red even. So that's your sort of, I think they called it dark, but anyway, we'll call it dark. And then I guess what would be the same sort of idea, but maybe more for the girls. So you've got a beautiful yellow and pink. I mean, you wouldn't normally think to perhaps put that together, but I think it works really well. That's gorgeous colours, isn't it? So you can see there is some crossover. So pretty colours. And it kind of gives you ideas, I think, sometimes when you see things like this, because you think, oh, I wouldn't have thought to perhaps put those two together, and yeah, actually they work really well. So this next one, I think they called it Dotty or something like that, and you can see why. Isn't that beautiful? That gorgeous holographic dots on there. And again, this is a lovely blue, sort of a very soft, dusky duck egg blue. Nice. Oh, and look, the other side. If you can just catch the lovely sheen. So you've definitely got, you know, you could have the plain and the patterned, whichever way round. This is not quite as heavy. It's a little bit softer. I wouldn't personally use that as a card base, but if you were layering it enough, I think you probably could get away with it. Isn't that beautiful? Now it looks like I'm jumping, but you're getting 3 of each colour, so that's why sometimes it sort of leaps across. There's sort of a purpley pink. It looks more, I think it looks more purple on the camera. And then you've got this lovely beigey colours. Some of these are a little bit soft. I'm not hoping the differences are being caught on the camera here. And this colour at the end here, beautiful green to finish. So that's a really pretty. I love the sheen, the like pearlescent sheen, as well as the holographic on. And this one, I'm not sure what it was called, but isn't it stunning? You've got sort of like this sort of mirror pattern, and then kind of a glittery bit in between. Isn't that beautiful? And you've got different colours, but also different designs. So I think you've got a couple of sheets of, yeah, a couple of sheets of each. So, I mean, how different is that? You've got the silver with the gold dots. I think that's so pretty. You can catch that. And then you've got sort of the dots, like different dots, almost like sequins, aren't they? So it looks like there's the 2 designs. I love that, the holographic. And then 2 of each in the colours. Oh, that's beautiful. That looks black, and it is almost black, but it's got a slight chocolatey hue. You can just catch that, which is really nice. So that's that one. So this next one, again, it's a slightly lighter weight, definitely. I think that's probably the lightest so far. Very soft, but definitely lovely for making mats and layers and die cutting probably. And again, a lot of sheets on this one, and some beautiful colours. And there's so many colours in each one. I mean, it's almost hard to say what colour it is. So pretty. And this is actually like, again, a blacky colour there, and then you've got your blue. Oh, isn't that stunning? That lime green, wow. And this is almost like a, gosh, I don't know, like a sort of creamy pearly colour, but it's slightly darker than that, and this beautiful lavender to finish. Lovely, and you've got a lot there. So this next one, you've got this beautiful pearlescent shimmer, and it comes in lots of different, so you've got different sections there you can see. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 6 patterns, I think, and each one has one of each of the same colours. So you've got here the lovely pink, the green, a red, a gold, yellow colour, peachy colour, a blue, and that's in this beautiful swirls. And then, whoa, and then the next one, let's grab it as a complete set, I think it'll be easier. Then you've got these lovely stripes in the same colours. And my favourite, beautiful bubbles, I love those. They're lovely. You could almost not see it because of the shine. Did you catch that one there? There we go. Beautiful. And then we've got the zigzag. They're so hard to get hold of. Blue to finish, and then the basket weave. And then finally, sort of a hexagon type pattern. And again, a reasonable weight, not light, but not as heavy as some. You may be able to get away with making a card base with it. I probably wouldn't, just because, but I tend to like very heavy cardstock. So you may find that you're happy with that, but I think for me, I probably would go for something heavier. And also, it's almost a waste to make this a card base. You kind of want to cut a piece out and just keep it as layering because it's so pretty. So that's our beautiful pearl, sort of a holographic pearl. Next, we've got this gorgeous kind of mirror. It's almost like a mirror board, but it's textured, so it's, you can see that texture, so it's not quite as shiny like mirror board is, but it's still got that sheen to it, but it's really nice having the texture. Again, not heavy, but still a good weight. I would not suggest it was card base weight, but you might be able to make boxes and things from it. I don't think that would be a problem, and bags for sure, that would make those no problem at all. And some really lovely colours. That's nice in the white. And then you've got your gold and silver, beautiful copper, a slightly more coppery gold, and then the pink to finish. So beautiful. So this next set of card is beautiful. Can you see that beautiful holographic? Let's see if there's a colour that might show up a bit better. I'm not sure that all that red probably does. There we go. But in order to protect it, it's got this film on. Now it suggests you put a bit of tape, sticky tape, and peel back, but just for the purposes of just grabbing a corner here to show you the difference. So you can see it's so much more sparkly when you've got the film taken back. So make sure you do. You can see there, it's still beautiful, but it almost looks dull when you compare it to this there in that corner. So that's just there for storage. When you're storing it, it's just to make it safe. So when we're looking at these colours, just bear in mind that they're going to be much more shimmery than they appear, even though they look stunning now. And you're getting 4 of each colour by the looks of it. So you've got this beautiful orange, the pink obviously, amazing lime green, and you can see, I think here you're sort of losing a little bit of that shimmer. You're just not quite catching it as much. A beautiful blue, stunning red, and sort of purple, white, which I don't think you're even going to catch on here, to be honest, because it's just too much reflection. And then the black, which you can really see is amazing. So that is this, and it comes with a little ticket there to remind you that you need to peel the film off. and how best to do it. So this next one is the same principle in that you've got the corner to peel off in the, well, the whole sheet to peel off in the same way, so you can see here the difference. If I compare, oh gosh, it's hard, you can just see it's so much shinier and brighter, and the colours on this are just incredible. You should see my room, it's just like glistening around the room. So hopefully you can just catch that it looks quite different. There you go, I think you can see it there. You can just see how beautiful it is. I just love this. This one I think is my favourite. And here you can really see that that is, I mean, that's still stunning, but that is just like, wow. And the colours in it are just gorgeous. And it's almost impossible to say, well, what colour is this? And I actually can't peel that back here, because there's just so many colours catching. I'm just trying to peel that back over a little bit. So we've got 4 of each sheet. Again, probably not card base weight, but definitely construction weight for like bags and boxes and things. So this here, you can see, you can hardly, that's like blues and purples and pinks. And then you've got this amazing greeny, yellow, orange, red. I just, you know, you pick, what colour is it? It's just incredible. And then, so I think that was meant to be like a yellowy colour. When you see it out of the light, it's kind of yellow. And then this one is green, but again, it's got a lot of colours in it. Stunning. And then you've got sort of a peach colour, but again, look, it's pink there and peach there, but when you out of the direct light, it's that, but it's the oil on water effect, isn't it? And this is like your white sheet. So I think what you've got on all of these is basically a piece of coloured cardstock with a film over it, not the one I was peeling off, not the protective film, but the pearl oil on water film that makes it have that effect. So with this one you've got the white, so you can see the pink and the blue and everything, so, and the yellow, and so it sort of shows you why the other colours are picking, you know, if you've got this one a yellow base with those other colours on top, it's just making it go crazy. So that's this, and I think this is probably my favourite. I absolutely love it, and I kind of think I wished I'd got more than one set, but considering how much I'd got, I thought that was probably a bit naughty. So that is that one. So then we've got this gorgeous snake skin, and if I just bring you down a minute, can you just see? There you go, you just can see that it's got like a, almost like embossing, but that embossing's got glitter going through it as well. So it's absolutely gorgeous. And this one's probably one of the lightest. It's very almost paper, like a heavy paper. They're pretty with the sparkle. Anyway, so you've got 4 of each, I think, or 3 of each colour. Again, some really different colours. You wouldn't normally perhaps think of like a mustard colour as being, but there's some really nice colours. This beautiful pink, lovely orange. And I love, you can just catch that twinkle there. I think, and it feels really, it's very textured to the touch as well, which is nice. And then finishing with that brown. So that's my snake skin. So while we're on animal prints, I've got this gorgeous animal print one, and you can just see it in the light there. Again, that's textured, but unlike the other one, it's not a shimmer. It's sort of almost like a, it's almost like the embossing's gone all over, but they've put like a ridging through it so that it's sort of got similar sort of textures and swirl. It gives it the swirls really that the animal print is giving, and it just adds that little bit of something extra. Same sort of weight, no, probably a bit heavier than the snakeskin one. And again, I think there's 3 of each colour. That's lovely, isn't it? And that. So I think you can probably understand why I went a bit crazy for this cardstock, because it was such good value, and I think they've got some other offers on at the moment as well, so you may even get it better value than I did. So again, I'm not sure how many sheets on that, I didn't really count. I think it varies on each pack what you've got. So this one is another sort of mirror card. You know I do like my mirror type card, and I do like it when it's textured. I think you only need a little bit of something like this, just a little border on your matten layer, and you could gut it as well so you don't end up wasting like a whole section behind if you wanted to. I'm a bit naughty, I don't always do that, but you could easily do that to not waste it. But I just love the look that this gives. It just adds a little something, and I don't think it matters, you know, you can use this on men's cards, it's just as much on the ladies. I don't think it's a problem, and I think if you get the right design or the right colour, it will work great. And it just adds, it just lifts it, it gives it a bit of life, a bit of dimension, a little bit of movement. So this is another textured one, and again all different colours. So you've got that beautiful almost like a honeycomb, no I don't know sort of what it is really, but anyway you can see beautiful colours. And then so your first one is that kind of pattern, and then the next one I couldn't even describe it, but you can see it's kind of random, and again in the same colours. And then the one of that's more sort of geometric. And then the final one is a little bit more, let's get the right colour, it's just sort of softer, there's no specific pattern, it's just kind of just a plain sort of texture, if that can make sense. And then that, so I love that green, isn't it beautiful? This one was called Jeweled, I think, and you can see why, because they've all got these little bits on, and they are raised, you can feel them, and they're so pretty. And you can see also there's you can see you've got a mirror part to it as well, and then the actual card here is quite pearlescent, and you've got 2 sheets of each colour. I love that one. Then you've got a different design, different colour, and you can see here the jewels just in there, and again the mirror in the pattern. And this one the jewels are just the little dots. I don't know if you just catch them, they're so small on that one, but you can see it in life a lot more. And then here it's like a wavy pattern with like little bubbles. So pretty. And then floral, and the actual flowers on this one are the jewels. And you've got the mirror, the little dots on that one. So that's that one, and that's a pretty good weight. Actually, it's a nice weight cardstock. Okay, and then the penultimate one is this gorgeous wood effect paper, and they did do some that was like wood veneer paper, so it literally was real wood, but I went for the design rather than the real wood. I think I didn't particularly realise to start with, and then when I did realise, I actually preferred some of the designs on this one, so it was just personal preference. So you've got 2 of each, and it's just smooth. Whoops. It smells divine, I have to say. Well, this gorgeous paper smell all around me going through all this, and I can see that this would be really nice and lovely natural nature cards, and just so many different things. It'd look lovely on craft cardstock, wouldn't it? Okay, so that was our I can't speak today. That was our penultimate one, and then the very final one, probably save my favourite till last. Oh, isn't that just wow? So not only is it a design of sequins, it's got holographic film over the top. I mean, that's just stunning, and look how much you get. Wow. And I heard them describe it on Create and Craft, and he said if you had your eyes closed, it was almost like touching acetate, and it is like that. A lot of those cards were like that, the ones that had that sort of shine to it, because it has got, you can see it's got a lot of shine. You can see the reflection there, and it's a reasonable weight. Actually, you can see the shine on the back almost there. It's a good weight, good enough for, I would say, bags and boxes and things, as long as it's not got something really, really heavy in it. But I wouldn't probably make card bases personally. So you get 3 of each pattern. I think for this I'm going to have to see. Yeah, 3 of each. But they're so hard to flick because I'm going to put it down, actually, it's just impossible. That beautiful. So lime green, and this is just like sparkles, isn't it? And that's the beauty of having that holographic film on the top, because you've got it in the design, but then the actual sparkling of the film on top really makes it look like it really is sparkles. I love this. It's like disco, isn't it? Look. I just need to play disco music and we'll be back into the 80s. Gorgeous. And this beautiful blue. It's like underwater or the sky. Again, like tiny little sequins, and the sparkle on top just makes them look like they really are on there. Wow. Beautiful. Oh look, this is like fabric that you've stitched the sequins onto. Beautiful colours as well. And the movement in there does make it look like it's fabric, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. You've got the colours running through it. They really are there, but it almost looks like they are moving, you know, because like we had on that pearl card, that it looks like it's kind of not really the colour. And it's just the way it's catching the light. So cleverly done. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, it really is got patches of the colour, but sometimes the illusion is very good. Oh, yum. Isn't that beautiful? And then the final pattern and the final piece of card for this video. Oh, it's sad, but isn't that beautiful? So that is my rather large cardstock haul. I hope that you've enjoyed taking a look at it. As I said at the beginning, I will make a list with links underneath the video, or if you want you can go on the blog post and I will pop the links on there as well, so you will be able to know exactly which they are. Otherwise, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all this gorgeous card. I know I certainly enjoyed sharing it with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.